Hi guys, you're back with me Shanika, and today we've got a guest on our podcast which is Luxe by Exclusive Lines, and here with us today is Thanuja. Thanuja, would you like to introduce yourself to our audience today?
Sure. So my name is Thanuja Pereira Raymond. I'm the director of Kinetic Fitness, Kind Mind Hypnotherapy and Kindred Food. I've been in the wellness industry for about 15 years, but I'm also a singer, and I have been a working singer for about 25 years now.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
So today on our podcast, we're going to be blind testing a few perfumes by a very well-known niche brand called Parfums de Marly. Have you heard of them?
I had not heard of them before,
Okay.
but I am not like a super connoisseur. I just
Yeah.
know what I like and what I don't like. So.
Okay. So it's actually wonderful that I can introduce you to this brand.
Okay.
And I will be spraying a few things on a blotter
Sure.
and passing it on to you, and you will be giving us your thoughts, your honest opinions.
Okay.
So just to give you guys a little background about the brand, Parfums de Marly is one of the very, very well-known, renowned brands in the world. I would say it's a niche perfume brand, meaning the content that goes into the bottle is of exceptional quality, and the ingredients that's sourced are, I wouldn't say all natural per se, because they do use aroma chemicals, but they're of the best quality.
Okay.
So let's get testing. I
Sure.
will first spray something, but you're not going to see it.
Okay,
It's
I
going to be a
won't
bit of
look.
a secret. Maybe I might show this to you guys. Might recognize it. I don't know. Let's see. Cap clicks on very well. Thanuja, what do you think of this?
Smells a little bit like something I wear.
Yeah, I know.
I like it.
Yeah?
I mean, it smells familiar to me, so I think it's definitely something that I would wear. I might even wear it for the nighttime.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So this actually has a bit of rose, patchouli, and there's a bit of citruses at the top as well. So the entire composition is called a chypre. I
Okay.
don't know if you know what that means. Let me explain. A chypre is something that typically has a citrus note at the top with a floral note in the mid, and there's an oak mossy patchouli combination at the base, and the entire composition is meant to be floral and dark and deep, but very feminine, but not
Yes.
typically feminine.
Yes, because I can definitely like sense some depth in there.
Yeah, and there is.
But it's
So-
lovely. It's beautiful. I really like
Yeah.
that.
What would you rate this perfume out of 10?
I'd give it an 8.
Bit of personal bias there.
Maybe because it smells familiar to me.
All right, so that, just to introduce you to it, is Dyohy.
Oh,
This
very
Gold
nice.
Beauty.
That's beautiful.
I know.
I love that bottle.
So, like I said before, the top notes here are bergamot, orange, and citruses, rose and jasmine in the middle, and the base has patchouli, musk, and praline. So that adds a little bit of a gourmand element. Gourmand is, so to explain what gourmand means,
Okay.
it's something that smells edible.
Okay.
Something that you would eat. So praline is something that you
Right.
would typically eat. Okay. So now I'll spray the next one.
Okay, I'm looking away.
Because these bottles are so well made, you might struggle a little bit taking the cap off, which is always a good thing. It means it's sturdily made. Okay, Thanuja, you want to try this one?
I do like this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why do you like it?
It smells fresh. It just smells like something that is very wearable for the daytime.
Yeah, you're right.
I know that it's, quite high end, but I also feel like it's quite accessible
Okay.
to,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
more than just like, maybe a special occasion. Like this seems like a more wearable day wear fragrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely wear this in the daytime if I was going to brunch with the girls or something like that. This is something that I think would work quite well. But I can also kind of smell, I don't know why, to me this smells a little bit like gin and tonic. It has that kind of
You're not wrong.
smell to it that feels very kind of fresh and cucumbery, and yeah. I really like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's nice. Very
and
nice.
what would you rate it from 1 to 10?
Oh, this is getting hard now. We're only in the second one, and I'm already finding out. I would give this a 7.
Yeah. Okay. So you're right and spot on when you say that it's very light and fresh and appropriate for daytime. So this is Galloway.
Okay.
And the bottle itself is quite representative of its vibe. So we've got a little bit of pepper and flowers in the middle and like an ambery musk base, but it's more fresh and appropriate for the daytime. So
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I really do like that.
good going on saying that it's fresh and daytime. All right, move on to the next. And this one, I feel like you might like it. Let's see. I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I
very
didn't want to-
girly.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's a little girlier than I would probably wear, but I do like it.
Yeah.
But I tend to go for stuff that's a little bit more like citrusy
Okay.
for the day and a bit more kind of heavy in the evening.
Okay.
But I do really like this. It's very pretty. Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
nice.
So what would you rate this out of 10? 1 to 10 rather.
For me, that would be like a 6.
Okay.
Because even though it's beautiful, I
Yeah.
don't know if it's necessarily a me type of fragrance, but it's
Okay.
definitely lovely.
Yep. So this is actually Safanad by, well, Parfum de Marly. And this is interesting. It's quite interesting that you said that you like citrusy notes at the top and, well, not the top, but you like an overall citrusy vibe. This has citruses, but it has orange blossom,
Right.
which is the flower of the orange tree. And it's quite the main component of the whole perfume, with a lot of vanilla as well. It's very pretty.
Yes.
So on to the next.
Right.
This is something I reviewed for you guys before, so I'm sure you know what it is. But let's see what Thanuja has to say about it. Poof, the whole room's filled.
There's a lot of smells going on in
I
here right now.
There you go.
Okay. I do like it, but I think I prefer it more on a guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Why?
It just has, I don't know, if it smells a little bit smoky to me, like it has a bit of a man's, I don't know,
Yeah.
a male smell. I don't know why.
Interesting. Okay.
Maybe I'm totally wrong, but
No, you're actually right.
I would like this on my husband.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I would definitely like this on my husband, but I don't know if I would necessarily wear it, but I
Yeah.
would like it on him. Yeah.
Yeah? What would you rate this out of 1 to 10?
For him, I mean, I would say that that's
Yeah.
probably like a 7
Okay.
for him.
You are spot on with your assessment when you say that it's a bit smoky because it does have gaiac wood. This is Aler by, well, Parfum de Marly. It has gaiac wood, which is quite a smoky wood, which is
Okay.
interesting that you got that at the very top. It's at
Okay.
the base. So
Okay.
you're very perceptive. She's really good.
My little meerkat nose.
No, it's better than you think. All right, let's move to the next one. I think you might like this because it's a little bit darker and
Okay.
maybe something you wear out when you're singing at night,
No,
maybe
let's
at
see.
a gig. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is one of my personal favorites too for the night time. But let's see what you have to say. There we go. You're allowed to say if
Yeah,
you...
no. I do like it.
Yeah?
It's taking a minute to wear in. Like I couldn't smell it at first. It was just quite.
And I don't blame you. The whole room's
Yeah,
filled with...
it is filled. I actually can't smell. I can't smell the difference between things right now. Yeah, I think this definitely, for me, also does have a bit more of a nighttime feel to it.
Yeah.
I would wear this, this would be something that I might wear to dinner or something. It's definitely got more of a heavier feel to it. It doesn't feel so, I don't know, daytime wearable. It seems like something I'd wear out in the evening.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And your rating?
I think that would have to be a 6 for me.
Okay. So this is Atalia, this pretty black bottle.
Yeah, I like that bottle.
Yeah, it's quite nice. This has a little bit of incense and iris, so it's a bit powdery but smoky. So it's definitely for the nighttime. So you were asking me before we started filming what this little
I
jar
thought
is
this was
doing.
like you were going to make me some coffee or something.
I wish. No, that's entirely my husband's area. I'm really not great. But
So what is that for?
that is actually for a very good reason. It's sitting here. It's
Okay.
not just a prop. So you know how we've got a lot of fumes in the
Right.
air, right? So if you want to refresh your nose a little bit
Okay.
to sort of recalibrate your senses.
Kind of clear the palate a little bit.
Precisely.
Okay.
So you can quickly take a sniff of this if you
Okay.
want.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep. That definitely
feel-
cleared it.
Okay, let's go then. Move on to the next one.
That's interesting though. Why does coffee do that? As opposed to other scents.
It's not just coffee actually. You could just smell anything.
Right, okay. It's something that takes away from.
Exactly,
Right.
which is kind of linear and doesn't have anything else interfering because, as you know, every composition has multiple notes and
Right.
structures, right? So it gets a little bit confusing and we get a little fatigued,
Right.
right? So with our-
Especially doing something like this where we've got so
Yeah.
many to like kind of look at.
also, this is a niche perfume line, so the raw materials are going to be of like ridiculously high quality.
Right.
So going a little nose blind is quite normal. So maybe recalibrating your senses
Right.
is quite important. So when you're at the store, pick one of these jars, sniff it if you're feeling a little confused. Let's move on to the next one. Oof, these caps are going to be. Feel like you might like this one. Okay, go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I really like that actually. And to me that, that's got that kind of fresh daytime smell.
Yep.
I do feel like I'd like this on my husband though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you see him wearing this, if at all?
I don't know. I mean, would be something like even if I smelled somebody in the gym wearing this, I'd be like, oh, that's, that would catch my attention.
Okay.
This seems like a quite nice daytime
Yep.
wearable
Yep.
fragrance. But I don't know why for me it smells a little masculine.
Okay.
But I mean, I like masculine fragrances and I wear some masculine fragrances myself. I would wear this though.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would. Now that it's wearing in, it takes
Yeah.
a second for me. Like at first, all I'm smelling is almost like alcohol, and then it kind of starts to appear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I would wear that. I think my husband would wear that too.
That's perfect. And what would you rate this out of 10?
I think I would give that a 7.
Oof, okay. So, this is Sedley. And as you can see, there's a little difference between the bottles. The curvier ones are typically marketed to women, females.
Right, okay.
And the square-shaped bottles are the male line. So
Right,
you're
okay.
not wrong each time when you said it smells masculine.
But I would still wear that.
Exactly.
Even
And
though it is supposed to be a masculine fragrance, I quite like that because
Yeah.
it's a little bit fresh.
Of course.
And I think I would definitely rock that one too.
This is
I'd
fresh.
steal
so
it from my husband.
do it. I do that all the time. Steal it. So in this one, you get a little bit of citruses, mint, and geranium, which is a flower that kind of smells like rose, but also has a cooling, minty undertone
Yeah,
to it.
it does have that cool,
Yeah.
fresh kind of smell
So
to
it's
it.
you can wear it anywhere. Like you said, the gym is perfect actually, but it's a little more high end, so I
Sure.
would reserve it for maybe
Yeah.
like a day out on a yacht.
Right.
Perfect yacht day perfume. So I'm gonna spray the next one.
Okay.
This is one of the brand's most popular, fast-moving, and I think a personal favorite of a wider crowd who knows about the brand. I feel like you might like it. Yep, let's see what your thoughts are.
It's very girly.
Yeah.
Flowery, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely smells floral to me. I like this. It's very pretty. It's definitely something that I would wear if I was going, out for a day with the girls or something like that. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. And do you get any fruity nuances or?
I definitely can smell some fruit in there.
But it's not
overpowering.
Yeah. Okay.
It definitely smells a little bit like, a combination of fruit and floral.
You're spot on.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's really nice.
And what would you rate this?
I would give that an 8.
All right. Well deserved. This is Delina. So it's very girly.
Very girly.
And it's got lychees, rose.
That's what it is. Yeah, now that you say it, I can definitely pick that up.
Yep. And it's a very realistic lychee note too. It's very juicy and tart. And it's got rhubarb too.
Right.
So it's got that
it does have this kind of tanginess to it.
Yeah.
I don't know why you could kind of smell that.
Yeah.
You could pick that up in your taste buds almost.
Yeah. So that's Delina. This is actually the brand's fastest moving from the feminine line.
I can see how that could be.
Right, on to the next. This is gonna be a bit of a challenge for you.
Why?
I just know it.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, it's super smoky. But I do like it. I mean, it's obviously to me smells like a very older man kind of fragrance, but I would even I don't know, I would visualize somebody smoking a cigar, like drinking some scotch. Like this is what comes up for me with this fragrance. It's very, nice single malt, that kind of vibe. Yeah, it's really nice. I do like it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't personally wear it,
Yeah.
but I definitely like this on a man.
Okay.
It would definitely be something for the nighttime, though. It's quite heavy to me.
Okay. So
No? Am I wrong?
you're spot on.
Did
actually.
I fluff it up?
No, you're spot on, and I'm
Okay.
not just saying this. You're
Okay.
actually very, very correct on every single thing that you said.
Okay.
What would you rate this though?
I mean,
For a guy.
for a guy,
Yeah.
I would say that this is like a 7 or something like
Okay.
that, because it's a very good quality, it's a very distinctive fragrance.
Yeah.
But it's an occasion type
Yeah.
of fragrance. I wouldn't see this as a everyday kind of thing. It's very, it's very smoky. It's got this kind of peatiness to it.
Yeah. Spot on. Well done. And this is Kanan.
Okay.
So it is a little bit smoky. It's got a little bit of gourmand touches, which I said is kind of edible smelling notes, but it has a blood orange at the top,
Okay.
which kind of freshens it up, but it's very deep, very dark, very nighttime, like you said. So perfect. You're doing great.
Thanks.
On to the next one. And again, I feel like you will like this. I feel like I've caught on with what your taste is.
Am I predictably girly?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. I really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This to me is one of the nicest ones, actually, I think.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
as a woman, I really like that.
It's my personal favorite too.
It's very. It feels very wearable, and
Yeah.
it could be daytime, could be nighttime.
Yep. Office.
Yes,
and-
like this. This to me is something that I think would translate well,
Yeah.
even from day to night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what would you rate that?
No, it's really, I think, you know, for me, out of the more feminine ones so far, I would say this is like either a 9 or a 10 for me. This is up there. I really like that.
Shall I give it a 10 or a 9?
Yeah, sure, let's do it. Someone's got to get that 10.
Wow. Okay. So this is Valay.
Uh-huh.
This pretty bottle, and it's got peach and a lot of musk in it. And to me personally, it feels like a second skin.
Right.
Right. It could be your body cream. It could be this fantastic shower gel that you've used. It could be anything. It could be your laundry detergent. No one's going to know whether it's your perfume per se. It's just going to let you like smell like someone.
And I like smells like that sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, that like sometimes when I wear certain things, people will be like, wow, that's amazing. What is that? And I tell them, and they're like, wow, that smells very different on you. You know, because how things kind of work with your own, your oils in your body, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's got that kind of very, like, it's something that's going to be absorbed nicely. It's going to work well with the skin. Like, I don't know, it just feels very, that to me seems very natural.
Yeah, and it lasts forever.
Right, that's good.
I've showered with it and it still stayed on my skin.
Nice.
So,
love that one. Yeah.
So, moving on to the next. This is, there's going to be a bit of personal bias from me. It's one of my favorites.
Okay.
Would you wear this or do you see this on a man?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I would wear this. I would.
Okay.
I feel like this is a little more feminine.
Interesting.
Does it?
Okay.
I don't know. To me, to my taste,
Okay.
I would wear this as a girl.
100%. I do too.
Right. I really see myself wearing this. I don't think it is a female fragrance per se, but I do feel that this is something I would wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Very nice.
I know. I love it. What's your rating?
Ooh. 9.
Wow. Okay, so my two favorites have gotten the highest here, and I'm very happy about that. And this is Herod.
So that's a nice bottle.
Yeah. This is something my husband owns as well, and I steal it from his stash like all the time. This is also, like I said, a personal favorite of mine.
I really like that bottle.
Yeah. I steal it from my husband all the time. It's his personal favorite for the nighttime as well. I mean, he has a couple of favorites. But this is like cinnamon, vanilla, bunch of vanilla in this, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's not something to me, it doesn't smell familiar at all. It doesn't smell like anything I've smelled before, but I do like it.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
It is quite unique, and I can't do without it. So, I'm gonna spray the next one. Let's see what you think about this.
It's very sweet and girly.
Correct.
I do like it, but I don't know that this is something I'd wear now. It might have been something I would have worn in my 20s when I was going out clubbing or something like that. But this is something that, to me now just doesn't seem relevant. But I think it's, you know, it could be very popular with younger girls. Maybe it's very nice. Yeah.
Nice. I agree with the younger age group thing. What would you rate it though?
No, for me personally, I mean, I would probably rate it about a 6 because it's not necessarily something I would wear, but I think it has the potential to be, you know, quite popular with, you know, younger girls.
Yeah.
For sure.
Correct. So this is actually Kasili, and this has a very familiar note to us Sri Lankans. It has the note of frangipani in it.
Right.
So it's got a little bit of floral, but tropical, beachy kind of vibe.
Right, yeah.
But not entirely.
That could work for a nice beach party or something. That's, yeah, it would definitely work.
Yeah. And the last one, we're done actually. Wow. This too is, so like I said how Delina is very fast moving, this is the male counterpart that's very fast moving within the brand as well.
Okay.
And I love it. Personal bias again. Let me know what you think.
Yeah, I can see why it's popular. It's definitely very wearable. It's something I would wear.
Yeah?
Even though it's a men's smell, I think I would wear this.
Yeah. Why? And where do you see yourself wearing this?
It's got a bit of a fresh smell to it.
Correct.
I might wear this if I was like going out in the evening.
Okay.
Yeah, I might. Yeah,
Yeah?
it might be something that I would wear.
Nice.
I can see it on my husband, but I can see it's something that I
Yeah.
might also steal from time to time.
Yeah. That's spot on.
Yeah, I do like that.
And what would you rate it?
Maybe a 8.
Okay, that's quite high. Nice. So this is Leighton.
Okay.
And to me, this is a guy in the most expensive, luxurious suit going into a boardroom.
So I don't know why that I see myself as that, but
I mean, you have so many businesses, it could well be you.
Yeah, I mean, I could try. I could see myself going into a
Yeah.
meeting wearing that. It's
Yeah.
really nice. Yeah.
All right, so that's basically all of it done.
Okay.
So let's see your top 5.
Do you mind it? I mean, I know I've rated them, but I would like to like smell them again and
course, by all
rethink my
means.
decisions because I know like sometimes fragrances when they wear down,
Yeah.
they change.
They do.
And so for me, I want to see how I feel about them now
Go
that
for
they've had
it.
a bit of a time to.
If you want to reassess and maybe change your rating, by all means, let me know. That's still an 8?
I don't know. This is the gin and tonic one, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I don't know, guys. This is hard because they're all really good. Like, it's really hard to pick.
I'm just glad I'm not in your chair having to rate
this
things.
is a really not an easy job, I have
Yep.
to say.
It's not.
That's changed completely.
Yeah?
Yeah, to me. That smells different now.
In a good way?
Yeah, in a good way.
Still
really
too
like that
girly.
one. No, I mean, it's girly. I do like it, though. No.
Okay. So, are you ready to pick your top 6?
I am, and don't kill me because I have changed my mind on quite a few of them because they smell different now, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like once you like give them a bit of time, they have changed to me. So I think my picks are this,
Okay.
this,
Nice.
this,
Okay.
this, this, and this.
Guys, she's picked all of my favorites. This is great.
Yes.
So, let me rearrange things and get back to it so it's a little more streamlined and
Sure.
easy to discuss.
Okay.
So, Thanuja, this is actually great. Coincidentally, you've picked actually 3 male perfumes and 3 female perfumes. And out of these, I want you to pick your favorite female fragrance and your favorite male counterpart.
Okay.
So that I can tell people what your 2 favorites from the entire house is.
Okay. Trust me, this is not easy
Yeah.
because there are some. I mean, everything is amazing. I have to say.
Okay.
Wow, it's really tough. I cannot choose between these 2 for the girls. Like this, they're both amazing.
Yeah.
To me, they just. I mean, I would definitely wear both.
Yeah.
For me, but this one to me smells very familiar. This doesn't, but I still love it.
Yeah.
I actually can't choose between those 2, so sorry. For the guys, I love this gin and tonic one, and I love this one as well. But I
Okay.
think I'm going to go with this one for the
Okay.
guys.
So it's-
And I can't choose between these 2. This is crazy. I really can't. They're both different. They're both beautiful. Do I have to choose?
No, you don't
I
have
have to
to,
choose?
but let me just say this dries down quite dark and deep, so it might transition better for the night time,
Yes.
whereas this can go...
This is definitely more
Yeah.
daytimey.
Yeah,
I think it's this.
it's that. So her top two are Herod and Darcy, which is great because I love Herod. Great going. Yeah, so I feel that you've done exceptionally well, and I hope you learned a little bit about
I
the brand
did.
too.
You know, it's been a real education today for
Yeah.
somebody like me who's not a fragrance connoisseur.
Yeah. And it's good that you noticed how the perfume evolves as the tester strips like laying there.
Absolutely. They do change. You
Yeah.
know? So I think even if you're in a store,
Yeah.
you know, it's good to put it on your skin, leave it for a few
Absolutely.
minutes, and then just come back to it because they do change.
Yes.
They definitely do.
I actually recommend just spraying a little bit on your skin, going back home, forgetting about it entirely, and then coming back to it because it's a completely different beast by then.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. So, thank you for being here.
Thank
That
you
was
for
really
having
fun.
me, guys. I really enjoyed being here today.
Awesome. And that's a wrap. So I hope you guys had fun with us today testing Parfum de Marly. And the top two, as we said, are Darcy and Herod. So I hope you guys do come into the store and try out all of these amazing perfumes at Luxe by Exclusive Lines. And I hope to see you soon. Take care.